Nicodemus was one of the most powerful religious leaders in Israel, a Pharisee, a member of the ruling council, a man respected by everyone, someone who had spent his entire life studying the scriptures, teaching the scriptures, living by the scriptures. And something about Jesus was keeping him awake. He had watched from a distance, heard Jesus teach, seen the miracles, and something inside him was telling him this man was not just another teacher, but to openly follow Jesus would cost him everything: his position, his reputation, his entire way of life. So one night, he went to Jesus alone, in secret. "Rabbi, we know you are a teacher who has come from God, for no one could perform the signs you are doing if God were not with him." Jesus didn't waste time with small talk. "Very truly, I tell you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless they are born again." Nicodemus was confused. How can someone be born when they are old? Surely they cannot enter a second time into their mother's womb. And Jesus explained, not about physical birth, about spiritual rebirth, a new life, a new heart, a new identity that comes from the Spirit of God. And in that conversation, Jesus spoke words that would become the most quoted verse in the entire Bible. "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." John 3:16. Spoken first to one man who came at night, the rest of Nicodemus's story. We don't know what Nicodemus said when that conversation ended, but we see him again. Later, he quietly defended Jesus before the council, and after the crucifixion, when most disciples had scattered in fear, Nicodemus showed up. Publicly, openly, carrying 75 pounds of expensive spices to help bury Jesus' body. The man who came at night was there in broad daylight at the most dangerous moment. Here is what Nicodemus teaches us. Not everyone's faith starts in a church service. Not everyone's belief begins with a bold public declaration. Some people come to Jesus at night, quietly, with questions they're not sure how to ask, afraid of what it might cost them. Jesus doesn't send them away. He doesn't require them to arrive all the way. He meets them right there in the dark and tells them the truth. Maybe your faith is still in its secret nighttime phase. You believe, but you haven't told anyone. You're working it out quietly. You have questions you're afraid to ask. Jesus is not rushing you. He is meeting you. And your nighttime conversation might turn into a daylight testimony when the world least expects it. John 3:1-21. Subscribe for more.